Hello and welcome to Thought for August the 3rd. Our readings are 2 Samuel chapters 20 and 21, Jeremiah chapter 24 and Romans chapter 12. And our thought is, by the mercies of God. Today we have a really special chapter, Romans chapter 12. Its 21 verses all provoke deep thought for meditation. Let's start with verse 1. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. The more we sense God's mercies, both to others, but especially to ourselves, there must be a reaction in us. We have seen how David reacted to God's mercy in not dealing with him as he knew he deserved after sins in relation to Bathsheba. Look how often he uses the word mercy in the Psalms. The familiar Psalms 51 starts, "Have mercy on me, O God, according to your steadfast love, according to your abundant mercy." One could retranslate this using the word grace. David made his life more than ever a living sacrifice, and he appreciated the greatness of God's mercy and grace. The verse in Romans ends in an uncommon way, telling us that this attitude of living sacrifice is your spiritual worship. Is not all worship spiritual? The answer is a resounding no. Jeremiah's message to the people was very blunt about that. And in contrast, true worship must be intensely so. Take note of the word therefore in our key verse. Whenever therefore occurs, always look at what has gone before. There is a key sequence of thought. Note the closing verses of chapter 11. Oh, the depth of the riches and wisdom and the knowledge of God! For who has known the mind of the Lord? For from him and through him and to him are all things. I appeal to you, therefore. Paul's heartfelt appeal is for them to contemplate the knowledge and mind of God, and as a result, present your bodies as a living sacrifice. And this sacrifice means we must not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. Verse 2. And the result of this transformation? That by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. Paul was clear as to what the will of God was for him. His footprints are too big for us to follow, yet they provide the inspiration and example for like him, we have all received mercy, and we will continue to do so. Finally, note his words in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 1 and 2. Therefore, having this ministry by the mercy of God, we do not lose heart, but we have renounced disgraceful, underhanded ways. We refuse to practice cunning or to tamper with God's word. Yes, let us not tamper with God's word. Our consistent daily reading fills our minds with a balanced picture, so we do not bend it to what we want to believe, as some do, such to believe they go to heaven when they die. Did you notice how this quotation started with therefore? Make time to look at the previous verse. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that Word to be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.